So today I am near the River of Life. I'm going to the Masjid Jamek, which is the mosque. There's lots of things it looks like there's going to be here. I've just got out of my Grab, and again, if you haven't seen my other videos, download Grab before you come to Malaysia. You will use Grab a lot, and it's actually very cheap. To come here, it was if I was to come here on the rail, it would be about 2 ringgits. To come here and grab an air-conditioned taxi and not having to walk to the station costs 5 ringgit. So yeah, and to get food delivery as well, it's really cheap. So yes, download Grab. Well, anyway, let's show you where I am. This is the sign here to tell you what direction for things to go. And I'm just doing a bit of a circle here. This is where the Grab dropped me off. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, because the mosque doesn't open till 2 or 2:30, it closes during the lunchtime hour. I think what I'm going to do is go to the Sultan Abdul Samad building, which is down here. So let's just go for a little walk. My umbrella that I bought from Temu, however you pronounce it, has come in very handy here in Malaysia, not just for when it rains, but also for when it's like really hot, middle of the day like it is here now, and the sun is belting down on me. So I'll turn this off now and get back to you when I get down to this building. It is quite a magnificent building. Looks like it's got a mixture of architectural designs in the one building. Oh, it's actually a little breezy here today, which is nice for a change, because like I say, it is the middle of the day. Just don't want to interrupt this lady's pictures. It's a shame this map has really faded. It would be nice for them to maybe redo that for us touros. Let's just walk through the park here. This looks like it once served as a cricket ground, because there's definitely a cricket pitch there in the centre. Dataran Merdeka. Ground's a bit spongy here. I think it's had some recent rain right where I'm walking. I think I maybe should have walked around the outside, but anyway, I'm in the middle now, so I'll keep plodding along slowly. It's Diwali here today as well. It's pronounced lots of different ways. I think they call it here Deepavali. I actually haven't seen any fireworks as yet either. Maybe during the evening that'll all start happening. I don't believe I've made it through without mud all over my feet. Would maybe suggest to anybody else who comes here to walk around the outside. Oop. Again, here's another map that we can't see. Looks like there's a restaurant in here. I think there's too much to video down here, so I'll get back in a second. So now we're here. There's another sign here giving you all the directions to the different places. Royal Selangor Club. Now I think that might be the cricket club. There's also St Mary's Cathedral up that way. The Colonial Walk. Off to my right is the library, the City Gallery, History Museum. I went to the National Museum last week and that was really good. Thoroughly recommend that. Oh, and there's those beautiful Petronas Towers over there. I'll definitely be going there one more time before I leave in a few days. I'm going to miss being in Malaysia, but I've been away from Dad now for over 2 weeks. And in the last couple of days my health has not been the best. I've really slowed down a lot. It's usually my body telling me, yeah, that's it, time to go home. This, I think, is called the Merdeka Square. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And this, I wouldn't like to be giving people a bum steer. In Australia, that's a bit of a slang for giving people the wrong directions. Oh, she's hot out here. It wouldn't take too much filming to overheat the GoPro. Over there is the National Textile Museum. Oh, let's rush to get across here. The streets are very quiet this time of day. If you can handle the heat. Oh, dear me. I got run over by a bus. So I'll wander back down this way and see where I end up next. So I'm back here to my starting point. This is called the River of Life. It's where the two rivers meet. Here, these buildings have some nice murals on them. Well, over here's a little shop where I think I'm going to go and get a drink of water and try and replace some of the fluids that I've been sweating out. As you can see, I'm really sweating quite a lot. I put sunscreen on today, and I actually put clear zinc on my nose as well in an attempt to try and stop getting sunburnt. But yeah, I'm really glad I bought that umbrella with the UPF 50 plus rating, because I'd be looking like a tomato by about now. I decided to get, look at this, Borneo Springs mineral water. It's about $1 more than a normal bottle of water. So what was it, 3 ringgits, just over $1 Australian, because I've actually worked out the money now. At the beginning of the trip, I was told that each Malaysian ringgit, well, actually on my currency exchange, said that each Malaysian ringgit was 28 cents Australian, and it's actually now 35 cents. So I don't know what happened in the last couple of weeks, but I've been spending money thinking going on that earlier rate, and I got it wrong. So sorry about that. Another bum steer, guys. Anyway, let's give this a go. I can actually taste the difference. I thought I was going to be saying water is water is water, but I actually do taste the difference. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just a little bit different. Let's see what it says on the packet about this stuff. Borneo Springs is sourced from the remarkable Borneo rainforest, which I gathered that, which has been thriving for over 130 million years. I bet you it's been suffering a lot in the last 100, I tell you, the last couple of hundred. It's one of the oldest rainforests in the world. It is widely regarded as a natural source of water. Natural stratification of this rainforest produces water that is delicious with minerals. There you go. Water is not just water, is it? Anyway, let's have a look here at the River of Life, that doesn't appear to have much life in it at the moment, even with all the rain that I've been getting here in Kuala Lumpur since I've been here. It does appear to be a little bit low. Just over there is the mosque, and that's where I'm going to head next. Just while I've been standing here drinking my Borneo Springs water, I noticed this sign, roselle flower. So I think we call it back home the rosella flower. Now I didn't know this, but it lowers cholesterol levels, it's rich in antioxidants. I knew it would have a high concentration of vitamin C, but it also reduces blood pressure. So there you go, guys. If you're suffering from high cholesterol, I do. High blood pressure, I don't have that. I could do with the antioxidants, so next time I get a drink, I think I might try that one. So I've made it through to the mosque. It's pretty easy. You just you've got to scan the Q code to get in. You just put your name and your address. No, not your address. Your name and your email address, and then you walk into a little section just right nearby that, and you get your hijab, which I've got. She actually colour matched mine to my pants, which was really nice, because a lot of other people seem to be wearing longer robes and bright purple, which wouldn't have matched my pants. But anyway, here I am in the mosque. You do have to take your shoes off to go into the prayer hall. I'm pretty sure that this is the prayer hall. I'll just take my shoes off, leave them here with all the rest of them, and go for a little walk around. I'll try not to talk too much because we're in a nice, quiet, peaceful place. It's very cool in here, and they haven't even got the fans on. It'd be nice if they had the fans on. I do say these hijabs are very hot. The one I've got is like a synthetic material. And yeah, I'm sweating bullets underneath this.
And this was mentioned in this Bible. In the book of Acts chapter 11, what Paul said, Christian was first known at Antioch. Where is Antioch? This was in Syria. So according to this story, Jesus never come here. So the Christianity, the founder was Paul and not Jesus. Many people think it was Jesus who started it. No, it's Paul. This was mentioned in the book of Bible and also in this book. So according to the teaching, they are actually worshipping the same God. So the conclusion is that the God of Jesus and Muhammad is the same God. And then Jesus said, one day somebody will come to replace me. This is what in the book of John. I have much more to say to you, more than you can now bear. But when He, the Spirit of truth, come, He will guide you into all the truth. So the He is referred to Muhammad. So the Spirit of truth is Muhammad, and then Muhammad continued Jesus' teaching.
Jesus came before Muhammad?
Jesus was earlier, 620 years before Muhammad. Muhammad was the last. Okay, before Jesus was Moses. Here, Muhammad and Jesus, the difference is 620 years. And then before Jesus was Moses, about 1,000 years. So actually all of them is worshipping the same God. They are prophet.
But
So,
not the same religion.
who?
But not the same religion.
Supposed to be the same. But Paul changed the teaching, as I told you. The one that changed the teaching was Paul. Jesus said God is one. Muhammad also one. Abraham and Moses say one. Paul changed to three. And then Jesus becomes Son of God. So according to Quran, here, this book, God say, I have no son. And Jesus never met, Paul never met God, and Paul also never met Jesus. For your information, Paul is not the 12 disciples of Jesus. He come later. So these are the things, actually our job, God said, I created human for one reason only, for all of us to go to heaven, with one condition. You must know the God that gives you the soul. You have to find. God said, I give you three things to find me. I give you hearing, eyesight, and brain. So for that reason, you have to find God. This God gives you soul. According to this book, Quran, God gives you soul on 120 days when you are in the mother womb. If you go to hospital and check when the baby start moving, it's 120 days. So Quran is the only book talk about soul. No other God no, except Quran. And then God say on 160 days He give you hearing. On 200 days Quran say God give you eyes. And 240 days God say I give you brain. For what? For you to know me. That means to enter heaven is only one condition. You have to know the God that give you the soul. So Quran is a book not for Muslim actually. Quran was mentioned in this book. This is guidance for all mankind. So everybody have to read this to know the true God. Who created the sun, the moon, the star? Was mentioned inside here. God said, I created the sun, the moon, and the star. And I created all the universe and heaven in 6 days. And then I stay in my throne. So this was mentioned in Bible and in Quran same. So this God is the one who created you. And God said, if you know me, you can enter my house, heaven. So actually this world is a testing place. We come to this world only for 2 hours. According to Quran, in heaven, 1,000 years, 1 day. So we are getting only less than 100 days. So our job is to find God. Okay? Nowadays it's easy. You can ask ChatGPT.
Okay.
He will help you. Okay? Because ChatGPT was a computer. You have all the information. You ask about Jesus or Allah or God, He will answer for you.
Yes,
And He is not, He's not biased. Okay? Thank you very much. Actually, God say He want to guide you also. If you put in your heart, oh God, I want to know you, God also can guide you. Because, okay?
Thank you so
I
much.
want to share with you the story that I'm telling you just now. One copy. Who want? These are in English. I have in Chinese. Okay, one copy for you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Enjoy your day. You can stay longer in Malaysia. Malaysia is very cheap country. Everything are cheap in Malaysia. Hotel is cheap. Food is cheap. You can stay long. Okay. 5 times cheaper than Europe.
Yeah.
You from Europe?
Yes.
I'm from which country?
Holland.
Holland. Cheaper. 5 times cheaper. So can stay 5 times longer. Enjoy your day.
There you go. This is what I gather is the equivalent to our pulpit. Terima kasih.
Thank you. Malaysia is always hot.
There's a lot of people just lying here in the cool, resting. The guys get it easy because they're not covered up in all this unbreathable fabric. I don't know if that's the men's only section. I think it might be. There's a lady walking through, but seems to be only men over there. There's no sign saying no women, but yeah, I don't think I'll venture over there. Don't want to be the only woman there. To be honest, I would have thought that it would have been more elaborate. I have seen other mosques that are elaborate. You can definitely feel the heat when you come back out, but it is cool down there in the shade. Yeah, I don't know how long I can walk around in this hijab. I'm glad that there is that slight breeze because it would be stifling without it. No, just this section's closed. Oh, that's the men's prayer hall in there. That's all enclosed. That might actually be air conditioned. I don't know. Well, that's it. But for some reason I thought it was going to be huge and with lots of Muslim art. Anyway, that's another tick off my list. And the first time in my 50-something years. You guys are never going to know my real age because when I turned 51, I became 50-something and I'm staying 50-something. I'll forever be your 50-something traveller. Okay. So that's it from me at the mosque.